No, I'm not. I'm Tony. I'm Star Power. And welcome back to another thrilling episode of Turn the Page. We're going to be talking about some great stuff today that includes the brand new Avengers game. I've come in character, ready to play my part in this, and we're going to have a lot of great information coming at you because my cast and crew has already done the beta test game for it, and I can't wait to hear more about it. Ronnie, go ahead and take it away. Let me know what your initial take on the beta run of the game was.
Well, so my initial take on the beta run was, let's see, it was definitely a beta, for sure. Some of the glitches were pretty terrifying. Like one time, like during the cinematic, Miss Marvel was bald.
What?
Yeah, it was just a glitch. And she just looked up, and I was like, "Is that Aaliyah from Star Trek: The Motion Picture?" It was
Wow.
just like I thought it was V'ger for a second. But no, it's really good. They're working out the kinks and everything. They definitely nailed down the characteristics of each character as they
Yeah.
played. Had a great feel to it. You definitely need a good, stable internet connection to play this game online, for sure.
Okay.
Because if you don't, the technical guy can tell you, don't try to render any videos while playing that online on a PC.
Yeah, I definitely heard that from our technical difficulties department. He does a great job taking care of our videos, our commercials, all that sort of stuff. But he was also trying to do the beta run for the computer version at the same time, and it pretty much killed the whole system. So don't try to do both of those at once. But I do think that that is an impressive thing that they're putting out there is that you can do this on PS4, PS5, the computer. It's also going to be available for one of the Xbox systems, I'm assuming.
Both of them, Xbox One and Xbox Series X. And they're also doing a thing where if you buy it for the PS4 and you get a PS5 later, you can upgrade it for free.
That's good news. Because I'm not switching out to get a PS5 just because it came out with the game. But if I do eventually get one because I need to, it's always good to know that my game information will carry over. I mean, I don't play that many games, so you might as well give me a bone here and there because, I just need my Arkham Knight information, my Spider-Man game information, and now
Yeah.
going into the Avengers gaming information, I'm going to need that to transfer over because I've heard that building the heroes in this game is pretty integral to the story.
Yes. Well, it's integral for you to actually succeed in the missions, too.
Right.
Because if you don't upgrade the equipment and everything, you're pretty much going to be, let's see here, which is four Bushman. Let's say you're four Bushman
Yes.
going against the Sentry. That's pretty much the difficulty level if you do not. And we're not
We
talking
should
about
add Four Bushman into this game, but I've heard that there actually are going to come out with some good downloadable content later down the road. If
Yes.
you had a top, let's go ahead and do this, because I know that they've said that the Hulkbuster's coming out. I know that you're going to be able to play.
No. The Hulkbuster is already out. It's
So that's just the max. That's the maximum of Iron Man's suit.
No, it's the special move that he has. Like if you fill it up, that's like his ultimate move.
Okay.
And you're coming down the Hulkbuster, you hop in it and just start slapping people around.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's good information. They were going to be releasing some additional characters though as well, aren't they?
Yes, the only two that have been confirmed, Hawkeye, and then for those of us that have Sony consoles, exclusive to Sony, Spider-Man.
Okay, so exclusive. Oh, because they still hold the con. I see what you're saying. It's an exclusive contract. So if you have a PlayStation, you're going to be able to get Spider-Man.
Yeah, you have to have a PlayStation to play as Spider-Man.
I got you.
There's a lot of people salty about that, and some news sites are like, "Oh, this is really bad for the players," and I'm like, "Not for those of us with the Sony console." But
Well, I mean, how much you? I guess it all depends on how much of a Spider-Man fan you are. But
yeah, no, it really does suck for people that chose Xbox over because it's
I mean, the only reason I ever chose Xbox first was because of the game Halo.
yeah,
And right now, there's a whole lot of craziness going on in the Xbox realm with Halo, and they I am I do not approve of them right now. But that was the only reason I ever did Xbox was because of Halo. Other than that, I've pretty much stuck with PlayStation, and at that time, the only reason I had it was because I had the trifecta. I had the Wii, I had the PlayStation 3, and the Xbox. So
yeah,
it wasn't like I just got one and didn't do anything else. But I can see with nowadays, people want to dedicate their paychecks to what they believe in. I believe that the PlayStation really just performed better as far as like what I needed to do overall. So that's
yeah.
what I have. But I'm not going to hop up and get a new number every time they come out with it until it's been released maybe for a year, and then I'll buy it once it's affordable to me. But if you've got it like that and you want to go out and buy all the brand new game stations every single time they come out, then by all means, go ahead and do that. I know that my childhood buddy Twiggy probably does that every single time, and he's probably in line at his local Hawaiian Game Exchange every single time that they're coming out. Now, let's go ahead and do this. We'll start with you, Caleb, since you're fresh meat. What would be the top 3 characters that you would like to see them release on this game platform for the Avengers system that you would like to play as?
Well, one of them is already being released. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. That's why I got Spider-Man. Yeah. I would like to see Cut Vachna. It's a nice product. Maybe Ghost Rider. I mean, I don't see why not.
Ghost Rider would be intriguing. I think that would be a real fun one. What about you, Ronnie? What would you top 3? They don't have them yet. What would you like to see that you could play as?
Well, let's go for unique characters, characters that are not going to just be skins of others.
Right.
I'd like to see Scarlet Witch for sure.
That would be interesting.
I'd like to see what she could do. I'd like to see Black Knight.
Old Dane Whitman. That is a good pick.
And I'd also like to see. Ooh. That, Chuck would love to see Howard the Duck. I would not like to see Howard the Duck. Because he'd be taking up a role of another character I'd like to get. And Heavy Metal's going to kill me now. But no, Vision. That's definitely one I want because
Vision would be great. Yeah, Vision's definitely. I mean, he's got some interesting player abilities, I would think, with the phasing, invisibility, concrete, whatever he does. That would be an interesting one. Honestly, I would like to say that if we look at this as the expanded Avengers universe, one of the ones that I would like to see is Star-Lord. I think that Star-Lord would be a really interesting player type, not just with the gun blast and everything, but to be able to have like a move to summon the Milano to drop some bombs, or even have Rocket Raccoon jump out, get on his shoulder, help shoot stuff. Something of that nature I think would be really unique and funny throughout the gameplay. If we're going comic book version universe, I would love for them to add Wolverine in so that I can get to hacking and slashing again, because it hasn't been since that old Wolverine Origins game back in the day that I've gotten a chance to really hack and slash with Wolverine on a system. So by all means, please give me the Adamantium Man again. And honestly, for something unique, and when you said that, I was trying to think about it for a quick second, because there are so many strange and unique characters that they have, but one of the ones that I haven't seen them announcing yet is Doctor Strange. So I would love to see a Doctor Strange in this game. Don't give me a Doctor Voodoo, not yet, not until you give me Stephen Strange. Give me Stephen Strange first, and then you can go into having like the Druid or Doctor Voodoo or whoever else you want to like skin him with. But Doctor Strange could definitely do some unique things in the game between like teleportations or shields, healing, making magical weapons. Who knows? I just think that that would make for a very unique player experience.
Also, just to throw some other honorable mentions out there, Moon Knight would be fun, really fun, and also Punisher. Maybe give Punisher the back when Ariel Olivetti was illustrating it, the Warzone comics from early 2000s. Give him the Captain America suit that he wore.
During the Civil War, the original Civil War epic, at the end of that, when Captain America was gone,
Yeah.
that was a good little run that he did. Well, I mean, at that point, we're just talking about skins. You know, you can do each of these characters could have some amazing skins that they could release as DLC. Lord knows that when we had the Batman Arkham games coming out, that was one of the most epic parts of having the game is the Barbie doll effect. You know, you get to go in and say, okay, well, I love being Batman, but I've played this game a couple of times now. I want to play this game as 1989 Mike Keaton Batman or classic Adam West, and they just had so many skins that came out so that you could play that game, that character, and have it fresh and new and fun and something that you didn't imagine you would see at any point in time soon. Whoa, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Yeah, that was a little bit of a Bill and Ted moment for us. Wayne's World. But we're back, and we're going to continue to talk now. So, yeah, aside from cats, the Avengers game looks pretty freaking amazing. I think that even though I've had a lot of reservations on watching this be developed, just from what I've heard y'all say on playing the beta, and even our great friend Scott Hibbard has played the beta. I believe he streamed his playthrough of it.
He was eventually able to stream it the first time he did.
Okay.
There was connection issues, so he wasn't actually able to get on. But the second time he was able to stream it. But yeah, he did.
Okay, so you can find that probably through our Saturday Night Gaming links.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and try to post you another link right down at the bottom so you can see Scott Hibbard's run through of the beta version of the game and get his little taste of what it's like to play these things. He's got tons of other games that he does playthroughs of. So if you just want to see the game played, or if you want to see how a certain part gets beaten, or if you just want to check out his review of it so you know whether or not you want to buy it, he's got several links that you can go to be able to watch those playthroughs that he does of different games. So those are always interesting to find information for if you're a gamer. On top of that, we've got a brand new, well, not just the season and turn the page, but within Saturday Night Gaming, we have the Heavenscape mod that's going right now. Myself and the adorable sidekick have been working night and day to try and help make that come to fruition with Scott Hibbard. So that's a big thing we're excited about. So if you ever get the chance, check it out over at Kickstarter. That's going to be Heavenscape, and it's going to be running on the Kickstarter, dropping on, what did we say? That was dropping on September 8th. So go ahead and check that out. Once we meet our goal, we're going to be able to fund the project. And I think y'all really enjoy that if you're into the tabletop gaming systems. We've invented a brand new one, runs with a D100 system, great for legacy characters, and it's got pre-built maps and run-throughs so that you can just pick it up and play for a weekend with your friends if you don't have the time to write your own story or build your own maps and threats. That's built there for you. So don't forget to check that out. Got tons of merch coming out associated with that, all through our web pages. Just click on the links, go through Facebook. Don't forget to like and subscribe when you're there, though, because that definitely helps fuel the passion for what we're doing here, bringing you this information, reviewing these comics, toys, movies, video games, running podcasts, tabletop gaming. It is a full-time job plus our full-time jobs. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us comments. Let us know how we're doing or what you'd like to see us do next, because we're very open and suggestible people. Yeah, just tell us what to do. We might do it. But yeah, that's all exciting stuff coming down the pike. And coming up this next upcoming year, we'll be going into the second season of Heavenscape on the podcasts. And wherever you get your podcasts, we are available. Just check us out, Saturday Night Gaming, Podbean, iTunes, Google Play. We're all over the place. And it's kind of like listening to a book on tape. You like that Audible stuff, Ronnie?
Actually, I haven't gotten to check it out. Excuse me, but I eventually will. It's just on my spare time I listen to music.
Yeah, I like music. I'm a
really...
big music guy myself, too. I agree with you there. How about you, Caleb? You got a driving job. You ever listening to the Audible books?
Oh, not Audible, but I usually listen to various podcasts. Personally, I'm going back and listening to the Heavenscape games that I didn't get to participate in, like Gloom. It's very interesting.
That's a good one. That kicked it all off. Well, technically, it's the second installment of Heavenscape, but it definitely kicked things off for us, I think, in a big way, introducing some big characters. Caleb, if you don't know, is one of our great voice talents on the podcast. So whenever you check that out, listen for Soul, Solaris, and even his newest character, Discord. He's done a great job with us, and we appreciate him always being there.
Yeah.
Okay, get shy. Don't wave at the camera. There you go. Good boy. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us this week for our brand new inaugural Season 3 episode, reoccurring annual, biannual, first-time edition, Turn the Page, Season 3. We appreciate you for joining us. We appreciate you for staying committed to watching us. And until next time, this is Tony Stevens, your Star Power, signing out. And adorable sidekick, Cable, wave at the screen. Let them know how much you love them. Until next time.
Hello everybody, this is Dan once again coming back just to let you know a little bit about what we've been up to. We still have our Facebook page at facebook.com/turnthepageshow, or you can now find us on our website at SaturdayNightGaming LLC.com/turn-the-page. So you should go ahead and check that out over there. We have links to our most recent episode. We have links to the shop. We have links to what's going on with Saturday Night Gaming as a larger company. And you can check all of that out over there at SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com.